one thing or another just kept me from starting YouTube. I had so much fear. I didn't just want to be another voice on YouTube. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is my first ever video on YouTube. I'm new to YouTube. I'm completely new to YouTube, and this is something that has been coming for a while now, a long while actually. I've always wanted to start YouTube since forever. I've always had the idea, I've always had the dream, I've always had the vision, but one thing or another just kept me from starting YouTube. I had so much fear. I didn't just want to be another voice on YouTube. I didn't just want to be in the crowd in YouTube. I wanted to, whenever and if I should ever start a YouTube channel, I wanted to be led by God. I wanted to absolutely have a purpose. I wanted to have a direction that I'm heading towards. And yeah, I'm finally starting. What made me actually take this huge step in starting was a post I saw on ID's Instagram, where she was talking about how as Christians we need to stop expecting others to do things for ourselves. Most Christians are now aware that they actually have the authority to dominate spaces, like they have the power to dominate spaces. The devil is working, like the devil is doing his own part. Like we need to step up as Christians. And she also talked about how growing up we looked up to people, we looked up to Christians. Like I personally looked up to Christian YouTubers, people who helped me to grow my faith and grow me overall as a person. I looked up to them, and it's wrong when I know that I have, would I say, a calling to do something like this, because I know and I feel in my heart that I am meant to do YouTube, but then because of fear, because of the feeling of not being heard and all of that, it just really stopped me. So I'm definitely taking this huge step, starting a YouTube. This video is talking about the things I learned in November. Yes, of all the months that I've passed through this whole year, November was the only month where I made actual lay down plans, like actual set rules of things I wanted to achieve, and I was not playing about it. Things November taught me, things I learned from November. Okay, so one is patience. It's like I said, I wanted to start a YouTube channel. Like I had already made plans. I had gotten a mic, I had gotten the ring light, I had gotten everything I needed to get, those basic equipment. I use an iPhone 11, I have a good camera and all of that. So I was actually ready to start this YouTube, and my plan was that I would use October, the whole of October, to prepare for my YouTube, and then November I'll come out as a firebrand. Do you get? So yeah, October went great, October went good, and then down to November, the months that was supposed to change everything for me. All of a sudden, my lodge started having issues. My building in particular started having issues. All of a sudden, there was no prior signs. There was no thoughts. There was nothing that could tell that something like this would happen. But it felt like my lodge was collapsing. The walls were breaking into two. They were cracking. I got really scared. Like it all just happened one night. I got so scared. I called my siblings, called my mom, called my parents and everything. And the next morning, everybody had to leave the lodge and had to find somewhere else to stay for the meantime. And you guys, I had already structured how my first video was going to go in my room and everything. I had already structured the clothes I was going to wear, the background, every single thing I was going to do. I had structured it, but guess what? It did not turn out right.
It was so crazy. It felt like my world was shattering into two.
You know when you have these laid down plans of things you want to do, like things you want to achieve, and then all of a sudden something just, and then everything just scatters. That is what happened to me this November. I was so sad during this period. The relocation was so crazy, it was so stressful. I had so much visible eye bags that period, and then my business was not making it any better. and all of that. And then I really sat down, and God taught me patience. God taught me that not everything has to happen how I want it, when I want it. That is not the life of a Christian. Like, you can't always expect things to work in your favor. You can't always expect things to go the way you plan. Sometimes life happens, sometimes funny situations happen, and does that mean that the world has come to an end? No. So far as you know that I did not know what to do, I did not know how to go about it, but I just had to sit down and wait for him and wait for God to work it out for my good, So the second thing that God taught me, or second thing that I would say I learned during the month of November, was comfortability, the feeling of comfortability. Now, let me tell you something. I'm a huge freak for comfort. Anything that disturbs my comfort, I'm just like I don't like anything that will, I love being so comfortable. Like, I love being comfortable wherever I am, in whatever situation that I am. Like, even though sometimes sometimes you don't always feel comfortable all the time and everything, but I just love my comfort so much. And in a situation where I would always choose my comfort over and over again. So God really taught me God really taught me that, that is not even, first off, that is not even the life of a Christian. Like, you cannot be comfortable, like, things happen. Like, you cannot, how do I put it? Like, Christianity is a life of suffering. Like, you cannot come into Christianity and feel comfortable. There's a Bible passage that says that rich man, when trying to build a house, does not first check and know if he has the available resources to build that house, does not first check and know if he's actually capable of building that house. That is the life of a Christian. When you want to become a Christian, you need to know the sufferings that you will face. I mean, the apostles of the then age suffer. Christians are still suffered. Christians are still suffering right now. Like, Christianity is not a life where you just get comfortable, where you just feel comfortable. You suffer, you suffer as a Christian. And I did not get that. Like, I don't want to say I'm so used to having my way, because I'm not, but I'm so used to being comfortable. Even in situations whereby I don't feel comfortable, I'm just looking to the next comfortable level or position I can get to, that type of thing. So I wasn't comfortable during that period, but yeah. November denied me of comfort. November denied me of so much comfort. My comfort level was at a 3, when my comfort level is usually at an 8, and I had to be okay with that. Because number one, I'm a Christian. I can't always be comfortable, I can't always be comfortable as a Christian. I can't always have it all as a Christian. I can't always have what I want when I want it as a Christian. And so, irrespective of the stress, the burdens, everything, the challenges that I faced during the month of November, I got familiar with not being comfortable. I got familiar with the unfamiliar feeling of not being comfortable. I got really familiar with it. And I started accepting it. I started accepting that, okay, for this where your life is right now. Like, you can't cry over it. Like, you're more mature than that, obviously. So you can't cry over it. You can't cry over spilled milk. You just have to pick up from the pieces that are left and then keep pushing in life. No matter what, you just keep pushing. So yeah. This is what God has placed in my heart to deliver this November. Just let me know if you did enjoy this video, if you learned anything from it as well. Share with me your November experiences, and please make sure to subscribe. Click on the notification button to be notified of when I upload a new video, and tell me what you feel about this video. I'm willing to hear from each and every one of you to know how I can improve myself and improve the content I put out. So yeah, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.